Alright, welcome back to DC Universe Online to the villains. Yes, I'm a bad guy. This is Germaximized. What is up, people? Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I'm almost directly after my tutorial. I did a few extra steps, nothing too major. I just walked around the room, really, which is basically what the opening quest was to do. One thing, I started over here to show you something for a reason. So when you first start the game ever, right? Oh, there's a new quest over here too. So you have your quests on your map. You see your little mini map on the top right? Got a gold exclamation mark. Excuse me there, sorry. Got a gold exclamation mark. This one is really stupid. These they're not stupid, but I mean they're stupid when you get sick of them. Give me a sec. These are exploration quests, which are really cool. You pick these up and they tell you, like, here, go over to this part of the world and go visit it. Is what all it is. It's all it is. And the way it works out really well because it rewards you with experience and sometimes items, gear, and it also shows you around the world. It takes you where you need to go, where places that you're going to be used to after a while once you get used to it. So on the minimap also, when you're not near your next objective, you'll see that little flashing arrow, like a yellow, goldish, yellow arrow, whatever, on the minimap, and that shows you the direction that you need to go, which is really cool. And then the closer you get to your objective, it turns into an X. X marks the spot. So that's one thing. You can't run through other players. They will block your way, which can be really annoying when they're in front of like pathways. But I think they made a fix for it a long time back. I don't remember what they did. I think they might have made things bigger or easier to access or whatever. But players used to stand on doors and not allow other players to go in, and it would be really annoying and frustrating. It was really stupid. But they fixed that. So you shouldn't run into that trouble. You just know that you can run in, like when you walk around on the ground and all that kind of stuff, you do run into other players. You don't just run directly through them like you're a ghost or anything like that. So I'm getting my first mission. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, a race. Now check, this is funny. I'm gonna do this real quick because I totally forgot. This is this is the open world now. Now I'm out in the open world. I can run across any random missions out in the open world. I'm lagging just a little bit. I think it's just loading up a little bit. I hope. It might be fraps, but I think it's just because I'm loading up the world. So, yeah, I don't know. I've noticed I'm having trouble. I had just a little bit of trouble in my first video, and I think it's just because of fraps. So that's really frustrating because I paid for that program in order to record my damn gameplay. Alright, so let's see. So this is just a race thing. It's the first one. Yeah, a little bit laggy. Hopefully it's recording alright. Oh, I completely forgot. I forgot if you start early, it makes you start over. That's so funny. That's kind of cool though, huh? Like if you move too quick, it doesn't let you start. So I'm on my way to my first mission ever, and came across my little race here, which. And I'm acrobatic, as I'd mentioned before, and so I'm not as fast as a flyer or the super speed characters. They have faster speed than I do, but it's not a big deal. Like, you're not at a. Well, I mean, I feel that you're not at a disadvantage if you don't have those certain abilities, which is really cool. Especially because you actually get superpowers based on your flight path, your flight choice. So, like, if I choose flying, I get certain special abilities for that. If I choose, for each different thing, it's really neat. And there might be an advantage. I don't know. From when I played before, there was not an advantage. Flight's kind of cool, but it's all pretty balanced. Well, I'm trying to. What do I? Oh, this is where I need to. That's weird. All right.
This mutagen is designed to turn subjects into power-draining parasites. Use it on the local student body.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so you'll go fight enemies, and then you have to use the use key and whatever on different. What the heck? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here, really. And for some reason, like, I remember this ability where you hold the button did a lot more damage a long time ago, but apparently it's not. Excuse me a sec. Sorry, got a little burping going on and all that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can just skip that crap. Yeah, oh, and check this out. So this is the open world. So as you saw, like, well, you probably noticed there were a couple other players here in the same area. So yeah, there's also friendly NPCs too. But there are, you know, I'm going to run into other players. You know, it's an MMO. I'm not sure how many players can be on the same server together. But there's a lot. So while you explore the world too, you come across these. These are just little side things. They're not a big deal. They're not necessary. You get rewards for them.
Type 3 ultra
You know, they have a little story to them. And you collect them, and when you collect them all, you get something for it. Maybe a piece of gear. Maybe, I don't remember everything that you get, but you get rewards for it. You know, and there's also random, like, there's random loot. Like, I can go around, not kind of similar to a treasure goblin, but not exactly. But there's actually, you know how you saw the exclamation mark there? There's actually random loot just like that. Like, I'll go see like a gold exclamation mark or something, and it'll be just a piece of loot that's lying around waiting for me to collect it, you know? Like, that's so cool. It's really neat. So this part is kind of, I don't know what happened there, why I changed my target. That's really annoying. I guess because I didn't lock on, which is kind of silly, but whatever. Of course. So that's one thing too. If you don't force a lock on your target, then you'll just spam attack on everybody. It's kind of annoying. So right now, I mean, I've leveled up a couple times, and I haven't changed my abilities, so I could though. I could add a couple new skills. I could change up my attacks just a little bit right now, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm not in a rush to do it. I'm just like, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna use my basic attacks for now. But I should though. I should. So see, my press J to access my journal. So I finished my little quest there real quick, and then you just complete it straight from your menu. You don't have to run back to the NPC or anything. You just open up your menu and you're done with your quest. And
they don't seem that interested in eating you.
I believe that they will start your next one. I think, yeah, like right now, yeah, okay. Cool.
Works. Unfortunately, the police are arresting our potential parasites before they can feed and complete their mutation. Free the affected students. I need them for the next stage of my plan.
I don't remember picking this one up already. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, my next quest automatically came to me since I finished the other one. But I believe I'm on the exploration quest right now, which is on my mini-map.
As long as you're on the job, there are
Apperson's journal.
Yeah, so that interrupts that kind of stuff, whatever. So if I'm in the middle of like accepting a quest and doing a quest, and then I do an exploration thing, and the conversation from that, you know, interrupts with it, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So let's see, new quest here.
LexCorp needs a field test to see how the mutagen
You're gonna kill
affects
people. Well,
medications,
you know, you don't
and
exactly
Luther
kill
says you're
people
the
as a bad guy.
They're all
Oh,
hiding-
see, and then the blue ones are different. Like you got green, you got blue, you got gold. These different things. I forget what the difference is exactly. I just know they're different.
Metropolis University, the University of
So yeah, you know, there's.
Aging all jocks.
I guess you would refer them as collectibles. You know, why? I guess he has more than one
You're
quest
still
available.
here? The clock's ticking.
Oh no? Okay, cool. That's weird because I'm used to them changing into like silver or something. They must have changed the way DC Universe works. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is change my quest to explore. So you just change which quest you're tracking. You know, you just click on the quest you want to track, and then you track it, and then I'll tell you where to go. I'll have new mail too already, which is really weird. Alright. Must have got a reward for one of the quests I just finished or something. Okay, so yeah, so when you like the exploration thing, you come to these kiosks. As you can see, the guy with the purple name means he's a hero, which means he's an enemy. If this was a PvP server, we'd be attacking each other right now. So, and these little kiosks, these explain where you're at, which is kind of cool. You know, this is how you discover the world in DC Universe Online. It tells you where you're at, and a little tiny story about it. The thing that I never liked was they're all explained by Booster Gold, which I think is a horrible character. He annoys the living crap. I can't stand him, dude. Like, I really can't. He was okay in Smallville, the TV show. Like, I could put up with him in Smallville. I don't know why. I think he was just less annoying. They probably did that for the show, you know. Like, oh, that's right. I forgot that. You know, when you do these exploration quests, they're also a chain. So when you do one, it takes you to the next. So I'm gonna do the quest I'm at here first.
The city reward you a little extra for a job well done.
Bam. All right. So I don't know.
You could get, right?
Defeat police officers. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of other players are here also. Yeah. See, there's a guy right here. So this, you know, these can clear out the areas pretty quickly too. You know, like if other players are with you, they're, you know, that you're you're not just gonna have an easy time of just doing your quest real fast. But it's also, it's not a big deal. You know, like I don't mind. Whatever, man. That's kind of the whole point of playing with other players online. You know, what is this? I have to destroy this.
Attention! Help
Okay.
is available. If you are infected, head to a treatment station for help.
I should probably, like at this point, like right now, since I'm not doing a lot of damage, I feel like I should just start picking my special abilities, because that was really lame. Took forever to defeat that police car. So yeah, so I'm playing a mental character, mental power, or yeah, mental abilities with hand blast weapon. So my main weapon is the hand blast, which you can see, you know, she's doing the whole hand blast thing with her hands and stuff. And then her special abilities are mental powers. Oh, come on. So it's this game is really cool. There's so much cool stuff going on. You know, like I can never say like fully how awesome this game. I love it, dude. I really, really, really do. I wouldn't have spent 3 months paying for it and playing non-stop every day. You know what would happen when I stopped playing? Was because I'm a hardcore gamer, and when I was switching to DCUO from World of Warcraft, I was playing World of Warcraft when I switched over. So at the time, you know, I was really hardcore into World of Warcraft. I think I was nearly 6 years in World of Warcraft before I was starting to switch over. So I was looking for a game to replace it, and this game is not it. This game is not a replacement for a hardcore game because it's very casual, as I'd mentioned before. If you watched my first video, it's a very casual game, but that's a plus. That is a major plus, because it's both hardcore and casual. So you can play it hardcore, you can play it casual, and it's just really cool. But the problem for me was, you know, I was trying to replace a hardcore game with another hardcore game, and this is not the hardcore game to replace, you know, a hardcore game with. This is a casual game. So, you know, it just didn't work out for me at the time. Now when I played it for 3 months straight, like, I mean, like, I played the crap out of it. I was raiding, I was doing everything that, you know, this game had. Daily quests, I did everything. And there are daily quests, and the daily quests are really cool. You know, like, because even back when I first played it, there wasn't enough content for me, but there was, you know, because the reason there wasn't enough was because it's so fast paced. Like, everything you do in this game is over quickly. You know, the regular dungeons, the regular instance dungeons that you do are like 20 minutes long, and that's solo. You know, you can, there's so many dungeons that you can play solo, and they're about 20 minutes long. Then you play the group ones, and they're between 1 and 2 hours, you know, so, you know, 1 and 2 hours, my gosh, that's nothing compared to your average MMORPG, you know. I mean, when you're spending 6 freaking hours on a raid, depending on your group, depending on how well everybody knows the raid, you know, all that kind of experience and everything. So, always, like, right now, this is pretty repetitive, and like, I'm sitting here just in the same spot doing the same thing over and over again. I don't even have to defeat the Sigma guys, but I don't want to beat the cars because they're really annoying right now, because they take so much, they require so much of my damage. I have to spend all my damn mana just to get them dead. You know, so I'm like, I don't want to beat the damn car up because it takes forever. That's why I've been avoiding them. But you know, whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need to boost up my abilities, my combat abilities, because I've leveled up 3 or 4 times. Let me see, 3 times without increasing my my abilities, my skills and stuff. So I'm a little bit behind. You know, whatever. I didn't want to spend the video doing. Oh come on, switch target. Jeez, man, holy crap. There is a key to switch target. I'm just not used to it, like, because you know the auto target system does work fine, but at the same time it can suck. So it just depends. It depends really. Like right now, I just want to spam, click, and you know whatever, be a dork, be a lazy dork, and not just click a damn button and switch my target. So that's my own fault. You know. So I'm out of power right now. I'm out of mana, low on mana. And I was saying something. Oh, that reminds me. I just remembered too. The more combos you build up, like you see how it says, like, let's say here, hit times 5, times 7, you know, times 10. The more combos that you get, that you build up, the faster your power regens, which I completely forgot about until just now. So there's actually a support role, which I am right now. That's the character class that I'm playing right now. The mental abilities. They're actually like a bard that you would play in EverQuest if you ever played those. The bard would, you know, provide the group with mana, and that's what this controller, this character does. It's also a controller. It's also for crowd control. So it's for providing mana and crowd control for your group. So. Just need infected students now. So you know, when you provide power to your group as this specific class, you just spam combos. You can spam your normal tag. I can just sit here and do this all day long. Just right click, just spam that, get 20, 40, 100 hit combos, and it'll make my power regen faster, which means I can just keep you know, power battering my group. And, you know, and it depends, you know, you're not just gonna be able to just, oh, here, look, I'm spamming. I'm just notice these clouds right here, this smog or fog. Is it fog? Yeah, I guess fog. That is so cool. I don't think I ever saw that before. That is a really neat effect. It might have been in the game before, but I do not remember it at all. You know, like I played the crap out of this game. I do not remember that effect. That is really neat. So, so the combos. Oh, get out, bastards! What the dude? You messing with the wrong bastard? Come here, kick your butt, you stupid punk. Jeez. Yeah, so that's one thing I totally forgot, and this was something I learned further into the game. You know, long after I was raiding, I was like, oh wait, you mean if I just spam combos, I can gain my power back quicker? So, you know, like I didn't even know that. I was a total noob for a really long time. You know. I'll see if this guy needs that. Yeah, it looks like he does. So. Yeah, so I'm a nice player, man. I can't help it. Like if I see somebody else is going for the same objective, like I don't just try to rob it from them because I also need it. You know, like whatever, man. So as you can see, when you defeat an enemy, you get health and power orbs. I haven't really noticed the health orbs, but only because I haven't been paying much attention because I'm not dying or anything, you know, but... Oh, they must be purple. I thought purple was XP, but it must... Oh no, I think purple is X. I don't know, whatever. Alright, so anyways, for sure the blue ones, the blue orbs that I collect are power. You know, they don't give a lot, so that's why you have to rely on your combos, your hits to give you power regen. So you can see that guy's casting ice all over the place. Very cool. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to get this. Nope. He is, dude. So I can just crowd control and then just do my objective. Like that's so funny. What sucks though is there's so many people here that I can't get my quest done. Which, you know, like I could join up with groups with them though. You know, like. Which would be a smart thing to do, but at the same time, like, you're not really here at these quests for too long, but it would be a smart thing to do. you know, if you're in an area, just invite somebody to your party real quick, do a quick quest, and then leave the party. Not a big deal. I just, right now, I don't remember how to invite people to my party, and I just don't want to bother. That's my bad. They could invite me, I would totally accept, and I'd be like, alright, let's go, let's do this, you know. Not a big deal. So, I don't know, man. I had some more thoughts that I want to share. I thought I was going to join. You know what? I'm gonna, after I finish. Oh, oops. Sorry, dude. After I do this quest, I'm going to switch. I'm gonna stop the video, and I'll get back to this when I get to an instance. I'll show you a dungeon. They're really cool, and they, you know, they're all story based. You know, everything's based on the story. You got all these different cool stories going on. This game is freaking epic, man. It's so cool. So if you're not playing it, you need to be playing it. This game is great. And I mean, I wasn't, like, I forgot. There's a large area to move around. I was sitting there in the same freaking area. I probably could have just come over here and done my quest a lot faster. Alright, so showed you a little bit of the questing in the open world, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright, cool. Thanks for joining me, and keep on gaming. Alright.